Making animation using software like Maya, Blender, Unreal is fun but tedious process to bring precision. It is an artist's job. For me, it is an impossible task to accomplish. As an indie game developer with limited budget, if I need to be successful, then I need to find some alternative option to create character animation. The primary pillar of my game is player, and hence player character appearance, posture and movement should be appealing enough so that player drives the game through the quest or self-exploration. More time player spends in the game, more credit goes to the game developer, and the creativity alongside the minute details are noticed. So far, my story is based on some basic principles and fundamental foundation consideration. I have already demonstrated those in my previous videos. If you have not watched the previous video, please check the description below. Today, I will share my learnings on motion capture animation, which are being done in most of the AAA games. AAA games are named as such out of habit more than it being an acronym. Generally speaking, it's a game with a massive budget. AAA means nothing about the game itself, other than the amount of money spent by the publisher, absolutely astounding amounts. AAA games are games which development requires a lot of money, a lot of time and lot of resources. Unfortunately, I do not have any of these. So I need to stick to my limited time, resource and money or experience to achieve the quality in production. However, my endeavor with smart shortcut without compromising the quality is the only way to be successful. So without any further ado, let's dive into it now. If you are new to this channel, please consider to give a like and subscribe. That makes a lot to me. The quality of big AAA games are underpinned by two types of animation: the character movements or style and character appearance in terms of facial expression, lip syncing and so on. Such animations are not limited to human characters. They apply the same concept in animals as well. Motion capture, sometimes referred as mocap, is the process of recording the movement of objects or people. It is used in military, entertainment, sports, medical applications, and for validation of computer visions and robots. In filmmaking or video game development, it refers to recording actions of human actors and using that information to animate digital character models in 2D or 3D computer animation. When it includes face and fingers or captures subtle expression, it is often referred to as performance capture. In many fields, motion capture is something called motion tracking. But in filmmaking or games, motion tracking usually refers more to match moving. Motion capture is the process of recording a live motion event and translating it into usable mathematical terms by tracking several key points in space over time and combining them to obtain a single three-dimensional representation of the performance. The captured subject could be anything that exists in the real world and has motion, and the key points are the areas that best represent the motion of the subject's different moving parts. These points should be pivot points or connections between rigid parts of the subject. Human motion capture systems can be classified as outside in, inside out, and inside in systems. An outside-in system uses external sensors to collect the data from sources placed on the body. And inside-out systems have sensors placed on the body that collects external sources. And inside-in systems have their sources and sensor placed on the body. The primary technologies used today that represent these categories are optical, electromagnetic, and inertial human tracking system. A typical optical motion capture system is based on a single computer that controls the input of several digital charged coupled devices or cameras. Electromagnetic motion capture systems are part of 6 degree of freedom electromagnetic measurement systems and consist of an array of receivers that measures the spatial relationship to a nearby transmitter. These receivers or sensors are placed on the body and are connected to an electronic control unit, in most cases by individual cables. These systems are called magnetic trackers and they emerged from the technology used in military aircraft for helmet-mounted displays. Motion capture offers several advantages over traditional computer animation over a 3D model. Low latency, close to real-time results can be obtained. In entertainment application, this can reduce the cost of keyframe-based animation. The amount of work does not vary with the complexity or the length of the performance to the same degree as when using traditional techniques. This allows many tests to be done with a different style or deliveries, giving a different personality only limited to the talent of the actor. Complex movement or realistic physical interaction such as a secondary motion, weight, and the exchange of force can be easily recreated in a physical accurate manner. The amount of animation data can be produced within a given time is extremely large when compared to the traditional animation techniques. This contributes of both cost effective and meeting production deadlines. These systems are potentially for free softwares and third-party solutions which reduce its costs. With the advantages, there are several disadvantages out there in motion capture systems as well. It is specific hardware, special software program are required to obtain and process the data. The cost of the software and personnel required can be prohibitive for small production. The capture system may have specific requirement for the space depending on the camera field of the view or the magnetic distortion. When problem occurs, it is easier to shoot the scene again rather than trying to manipulate the data. Only a few systems allows real-time viewing of the data that if the take needed to be done. The initial results are limited to what can be performed within the captured volume without extra editing of the data. Movement that does not follow the law of physics cannot be captured. Traditional animation techniques such as added emphasis on anticipation and follow-through, secondary motion or manipulating the shape of the character as with squash and stretch animation techniques must be added later, which cannot be done in the motion captures. If the computer model has different proportion from the capture subject, errors may occur. For example, if a cartoon character has large, oversized hand, these may intersect the character's body if the human performer is not careful with their physical motion. There are two types of motion capture solution. Optical systems utilize data captured from image sensors to triangulate the 3D position of the subject between two or more cameras, calibrated to provide overlapping projections. Data acquisition is traditionally implemented using spatial marker attached to an actor. However, more recent systems can generate accurate data by tracking surface features identified dynamically for each subject. Tracking many performers or expanding the capture area is accomplished by the adding of more cameras. These systems produce data with 3 degrees of freedom for each markers, and rotational information must be inferred from the relative orientation of 3 or more markers. For instance, shoulder, elbow and wrist markers provide the angle of the elbow. New hybrid systems are combining inertial sensors with optical sensors to reduce occultations, increases the number of users and improve the ability to track without having to manual cleanup data. Passive optical system uses markers coated with their retroreflective materials to reflect lights that is generated near the camera lens. The camera's threshold can be adjusted so only the bright reflective markers will be sampled, ignoring the skin and the fabric. The centroid of the marker is estimated as a position within the two-dimensional image that is captured. The grayscale value of each pixel can be used to provide subpixel accuracy by finding the centroid of the Gaussian. An object with markers attached at known position is used to calibrate the cameras and obtain their position, and the lens distortion of each camera is measured. If two calibrated cameras see a marker, a three-dimensional fix can be obtained. Typically, a system will consist of around 2 to 48 cameras. Systems of over 300 cameras exist to try to reduce marker swap. Active optical systems triangulate positions by illuminating one LED at a time very quickly or multiple LEDs with software to identify them by their relative position. Somewhat a kind of celestial navigation. Rather than reflecting light that is generated externally, the marker themselves are powered to emit their own light. This also enables high signal to noise ratio, resulting in very low marker jitter, high measurement resolution. There are other systems comes under optical like time modulated active markers, semi-passive interceptable markers, underwater motion capture and so on, which we will explore if I really need this in my game. The primary non-optical system is inertial system. The inertial motion capture technology is based on miniature inertial sensors, biomechanical module and sensor fusion algorithms. The motion data of the inertial sensor is often transmitted wirelessly to a computer, where the motion is recorded or viewed. Inertial systems uses measurement unit called IMU, containing a combination of gyroscope, magnetometer and accelerometer to measure rotational rates. These rotations are translated to a skeleton in the software. Much like optical markers, the more MU sensors, the more accurate natural data. No external cameras, emitters or markers are needed for relative motions. Inertial motion capture systems captures the full 6 degrees of freedom body motion of human in real time and give the limited direction information if they include magnetic bearing sensors. Benefit of using inertial system includes capturing in a variety of environment like tight space, no solving probabilities and no requirement of large capture areas. The disadvantages includes lower positional accuracy and positional drift which can compound over time. These systems are very similar to the Wii controller but are more sensitive and have greater resolution and update rates. They can accurately measure the direction to the ground to within a degree. The popularity of inertial system is rising. Mechanical motion capture systems directly track body joints, angles, and are often referred as exoskeleton motion capture systems due to the way the sensors are attached to the body. A performer attaches the skeletal-like structure to their body and as they move, measuring the performer's relative motion. Mechanical motion capture systems are real-time, relatively low-cost, free from occultation and wireless systems that have unlimited capture volume. Typically, they are rigid structure, straight metal or plastic rod linked together with potentiometer that articulate at the joint of the body. Magnetic systems calculate position and oriented by the relative magnetic flux of 3 orthogonal coils on both the transmitter and each receiver. The relative intensity of the voltage or current allows these systems to calculate both range and oriented by meticulously mapping the tracking volume. The sensor output is 6 TOF, which provides useful result obtained with 2/3 of the number of markers required in optical systems. One on upper arm and one on lower arm for elbow position and the angle. The markers are not occulated but are susceptible to magnetic and electrical interference from metal object in the environment, like steel enforcing bar in concrete or wiring, which reflects the magnetic field, and electrical source such as monitors, light, cables, and computers. The sensor response is non-linear, especially towards edge of the capture area. The wiring from the sensors tends to preclude extreme performance movement. With magnetic systems, it is possible to monitor the result of a motion capture session in real time. The capture volume of magnetic systems are dramatically smaller than they are for optical systems. Stretch sensors are flexible parallel plate capacitor that measures either stretched, bent, shear or pressure and are typically produced from the silicon. When the sensor stretches or squeezes, its capacitance value changes. The data can be transmitted via Bluetooth or direct input and used to detect minute changes in body motion. Stretch sensors are unaffected by magnetic interference and free from occultation. The stretchable nature of the sensors also means they do not suffer from positional drift, which is common with the inertial system. The character emotion, lip syncing and expression is the final critical path to touch the reality. For that, facial motion captures are being used. Most common traditional motion capture hardware vendors provide for some time of low resolution facial capture utilizing anywhere from 30 to 300 markers with either an active or passive marker systems. All of these solutions are limited by the time it takes to apply the marker, calibrate the position and process the data. Ultimately, the technology also limits their resolutions and raw output quality levels. High fidelity motion captures, also known as performance capture, the next generation of fidelity and is utilized to record the more complex movement in human face in order to capture higher degree of emotion. Facial capture is currently arranging itself in several distinct camps, including traditional motion capture data, blend shape based solutions capturing the actual topology of an actor's face, and proprietary systems. The two main techniques are stationary systems with an array of cameras capturing the facial expression from multiple angles and using software such as the Stereo Mesh Solver from OpenCV to create 3D surface mesh, or to use light array as well to calculate the surface normal from the variance in brightness as the light sources, camera positions, or both are changed. These techniques tends to be limited in feature resolutions by camera resolutions, apparent object size, and number of cameras. If the user face is 50% of the working area of the camera and a camera has megapixel resolution, then sub-millimeter facial motion can be detected by comparing the frames. Recent work is focusing on increasing the frame rate and doing optical flow to allow the motions to be retargeted to other computer generated faces rather than just making 3D mesh of the actor and their expression. There are several vendors available in the market who make such motion capture suits like Xsens, Rococo, PureSlab, Qualisys, Neuron, G5, HoloSuit, SmartSuit, Viacom, Tesla Suit, and so on. But honestly, none of them are cost effective and are made for indie game developers or small industries. The cheapest one I found is Rococo, that is around 6,000 Australian dollar per suit, which excluding face motion and finger movement gloves. Xsens Awainda is popular, but the quote I received is out of my reach and out of my budget as well. It is easily take me to 10,000 to 15,000 Australian dollar per suit. Only buying suit will not solve my problem. With the suit, I need other accessories like their SDK, animation studios, per minute recording subscriptions, and so on. As per my requirement, I need more than 3 suits at a time to capture multiple characters' motions, including facial expressions. Therefore, when I derive the cost based on the quote from these vendors I received, it lands up minimum of 50,000 Australian dollars. It's kind of setback for me where my budget is maximum $2,500. That means $800 maximum per suit. Hence, I have decided to build my own suit for my game development. This road will take little detour from the progress path, but in long term this will make my life easier. Moreover, I can produce more suit as and when I need, and my game will not be limited to 3 characters motion at the same time. From my next episode, I will be building motion capture suit from scratch. I probably will create a separate playlist for that. I hope you like the progress of my game and the strategy of the development. Please stay tuned for such interesting topic and the solution. All the source code will be made available for you. Till then, stay safe and take care. Thank you for watching.